Alright everyone, so now it comes to pausing the wizard. Now the wizard is a little bit different from the others because the wizard is controlled by you. But hopefully it shouldn't be too complex. We're not going to use the check pause anymore because the check pause just tells you to wait until the wizard is done. Let me show you why check pause doesn't really work. So let's take define zap ghost here and suppose that I just put a check pause in here. Right now, let's start the game. And then I'll pause. Now, suppose that I hit the space bar now. 3, 2, 1, space. Okay, nothing happens, right? But now suppose I unpause. Now, I'm not going to press space again. I'm just going to unpause. You see what happened? It took the command that I gave it while it was paused, and it held it up. And then, as soon as I unpaused, it unleashed that command. It zapped. And that's not what I want to do. So, I'm not going to use the check pause like we used with the other things. With the other things, it worked fine because they're just on autopilot. So they're just going to do what they do, and then you check pause, and then they'll carry on. But I don't want new commands coming in while it's paused, which the human can do, of course, because we can't pause the human. And so that's really the reason that check pause doesn't work for humans. So I'm going to do something slightly different, and I actually just coded it a little bit before we started. I'm just going to use this conditional, if pause equals off. So I'm not going to allow you to do anything unless pause equals off. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to put one of them right there. So this should take care of the zap ghost. So now let's play it again. Get rid of this thing. Okay. Pause. Now if I try to zap, I'm pressing the space bar, nothing happens. And then when I unpause, nothing happens. That was me, I just zapped the ghost because, I wanted to stop it making its noise. But I pause, I press spacebar, nothing happens. I unpause, nothing happens. So that seems to work. And then I'm going to do the exact same trick with the walk. So this is going to take care of all of the various commands that make me go up, down, left, right, and so on. I'm just going to wrap it in this if-then that checks whether the pause is on. I think I misplaced that. Let me try that again. So the pause should be on the outside here. So if pause equals off, then go on with the rest of the stuff. Now this is a bit ugly because it's got this double if. But I like doing it this way because it reminds me that it's just the exact same trick I did with Zap Ghost. I just wrapped it all in an if pause equals off. But if you want, you can make it a little bit prettier by just reducing this to one if. And then just using an and. So it says if pause equals off and controls equals on. You can do that if you want. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's just kind of play test this a little bit. Pause. I'm going to try and move. I'm going to try and fire. I can zap. I can't do any of these. Unpause. Now I can. Now I can do everything again. So that seems to work. I like that. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.